Okay, you don't need to do this to fulfill the homework assignment, but it will help if you do it ahead of the next homework assignment. So what we're going to do is we're going to create some ears for our dog. And so before, in the last video, we created the bark, and we were able to use that bark inside of our good dog. So every good dog can use their barks. We're going to, this in our next homework is going to become the bark is going to become an observable object, and our ears are going to respond to that observable object. But first, let's just create some ears. So the first thing we want to do is anytime we need a new object, it needs a new class. So we're going to have a class of ears, and def initialize. Oh, sorry. No wonder that looked weird. Initialize. Oh, and one thing I hadn't mentioned before, Jeevan reminded me, if you click syntax highlight, it will show you like what special words and things so you can see that you're typing things correctly. So our ears are going to take in a sensitivity. Some ears are sensitive, some aren't. And we're going to sensitivity is equal to what I put in as sensitivity, just to make that seem simple. Okay, and that is the end of that, and that's the end of our class for now. Okay, I'm not going to do anything with those. I'm just going to initialize them that way. All right. Now, when I create a good dog, it's going to be the luck of the draw. What kind of sensitivity they have for their ears. So they need some at ears equals ears dot new, and we're going to set their sensitivity to 1 plus rand 5. Okay, now let's just hit IDE 1 and make sure, before I even do anything with those ears, make sure that they are not, I haven't done any syntax errors. Oh, I have. Let's see what I did. Oh, this is an issue that came up again when I was pair programming with Jeevan. Sometimes in IDE 1 it won't show you what your runtime error is. To force it to do so, reload the page, then edit it again. And IDE 1, I don't know if there's a faster way to do this, but okay, so it produced our error again. So now it should show us here. Oh, unexpected keyword end, expecting end of input. Okay, so I have an extra end. So let me see. Def end, def end, def end, def end. Huh, did it give us a line number? 14. Class bark def end. Huh. Well, I don't see my error there. Class. Oh, I gotcha. We don't do that. Sorry. That's the downside of learning many languages. That would be how you would do it in another one. I don't need that list of the incoming stuff at the beginning of the class. All right, so that should work. Ha! Okay, so I found where I put my problem. So when I have ears, I have to put that here, right? Sensitivity. Yeah. Okay, so just the things you get from switching back and forth between languages. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's buggy. Okay, so it's working. All right, so we haven't done anything with the ears yet. Okay. So, but let's have them tell us what their sensitivity is. Instead of bark now, oops, we're going to say, when I ask you how sensitive you are, I want you to tell me. Okay, that's our Simon Says. Okay, now down here, we are going to do something weird. Okay, we have to, first we have to have the good dog has to have something in there that tells us to give us that object. Let's do an ear check. Will be the function where we do that. And we're going to return sensitivity. Oh, return ears, sorry. What did we call his ears? Ears, we just called them ears. Return the ears. Okay. Now before it was a problem when it returned the whole object, but now we're going to show you that sometimes it's okay to return the whole object. Sometimes that's what you want. So Sparky's ears are going to be returned by Sparky ear check. Okay. Now when it returns Sparky's ears, we can tell Sparky's ears to do anything that ears can do, which includes that function we just gave his ears. How sensitive? How sensitive? Oops. How sensitive? Okay. All right, let's see what my error was. Nope, that's the wrong error. It's an old error. Oh, I see what I did. When I did puts, I said Sparky ears, but it doesn't know what that is. It's looking for Sparky's ears. Okay, so let me put the S there. All right. Let's ID1 it. All right, it told me how sensitive his ears are. So I can grab a hold of an object inside of Sparky and find out find out things about it, get it to do stuff. Once I've said the special Simon Says, which is I want to grab a hold of that object outside of Sparky. All right, so that's it for the homework. You don't have to do the ears, but in our next step, we're going to make these ears operate and tell us whether they've heard something or not. And when they hear something, they are going to cause a bark to happen. And when a bark happens, it's going to notify the other people who are listening for it. All right, that'll be next time. Bye.